Hey everybody, welcome to a special edition of Monsoon Live right here in the heart of the fight capital of the world, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We're coming to you from the Jermone Boxing Gym, and my guest at this time is one of the up-and-coming fighters in the Philadelphia area, one of the best guys. Had a chance being here today with him, got even a chance to shake Bernard Hopkins' hand. It's kind of cool. Give it up. His record, folks. 6-2, one knockout. He's a southpaw. He's a lightweight, and this dude, he's gonna make a name for himself. Trust me in this. Give it up for my guest at this time, Jerome Conquest.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, man. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Glad that we could come down to what I like to call Hollywood. There'll be B-roll of this. You guys will see it. This place is Hollywood. I mean, compared to the gyms we've been at. Tell us a little bit about your boxing career, buddy.
So far about my boxing career, I'm 6-2, one knockout. Joey DeWaco, I think that one knockout was better than your knockout that year. Should got knockout of the year. Had to throw that in there. But like so far in my career, I trained with the Hidden brothers, Wade and Randy Hennett. And the third man in my corner, but I say they all are number ones in my corner, so I don't have no 1, 2, or 3. Danny Davis. With my team that I have associated with James Gibbs, he's just another great guy that I have in my corner. Other trainers that I work with, Rasheem Jefferson, my strength and conditioning trainer, Maine Objective Fitness. And Greg Hackett, another trainer who I work with, and another person that helping me out with my career, the way how my career been shaping out so far is Johan Jr., Johan Sr., and Brittany Rogers.
Did you have an amateur background? Like, what was your amateur background?
My amateur background, I only had 16 fights. I won the Golden Gloves novice twice. I turned open with only 5 fights. My first open fight was international over in Kansas City at the ringside tournament. Mm-hmm. It was me and three other guys that trained out of this gym. We drove 16 hours straight from Philly to Kansas City just to take part in my first national.
How'd you do?
I lost in the fight for the championship. I lost to somebody from out Detroit. He was ranked number 1 in Detroit. But it was a great experience for me to just be out there and fighting with the best guys that had over 50 fights, and I only had 5.
What made you turn pro?
What made me turn pro was after the Golden Gloves. We feel as though my trainers, I always go on my trainers go. When my trainers say go, we go. So for 5 years, no, not even 5 years, like 4 to 5 years, I've been training up underneath the lights of Lateef Mundy, T.I. Kennedy, LaJuan Salmon, Chaz Witherspoon. I said T.I. Kennedy, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that was my main protege of me growing up. My growing pains inside the gym was with T.I. Kennedy.
What's your training like? Like when you're here, gearing up for a fight, what's it like?
Gearing up for a fight, we go into training camp 6 to 8 weeks. We do 6 to 8 weeks training camp. I have a crazy diet, and it was an article wrote about me and my coach Wade in Jersey magazine, Jersey Men magazine, and Philly Men magazine, mm-hmm. about my diet that I eat Cheerios for my diet. I eat Cheerios all day. I break from the Cheerios to eat tuna fish and 4 crackers and some water. And for dinner, I eat grilled chicken and spinach.
So So no Wawa hoagies, that's for sure, or cheesesteaks.
No, that's after the fight. Why? I go Wawa crazy after the fight. After every fight, I go to Wawa. Every fight.
What inspires you to be a fighter? What's your motivation?
My motivation is my doubters. I know I'm not the most polished fighter. I'm very awkward for a lot of fighters. And it is just the doubters. The doubters keep me motivated because a lot of people, my pro debut, a lot of people don't know, but I know. And I know people by name who said, Jerome can't do this. He's just following Tion. But they just don't know, like, Tion getting me back into the gym, just by not me helping him get motivated for his fights, it motivated me to jump in on the scenes from out of nowhere. And now everybody's saying, oh, who's him? Oh, we thought he was just somebody that was just hanging around, just to be around, but not knowing I was in the gym every day. I was in the gym just as much as Tion was. And I broke out into the scenes, and right now, I got 6 wins on my record, when a lot of people didn't even give me a chance to have one. So that's what keeps me motivated.
What sacrifices have you had to go through to become where you are now?
The major sacrifice that I could come off, just off the top of my head, not even thinking, is missing out on time with my family. It's just, I took a lot of sacrifices. I took a lot of hits in my bank account because I chose to stop working to pursue this career when I'm doing that. And just off of, a lot of blessings that I had just by having my wife behind me, pushing me, my brothers, pushing me. It's just been a struggle. And far as where I'm at today, it's paying off. Just by me being a up-and-coming fighter in Philadelphia. Being known by a lot of people. Just by knowing my name alone, just by not tagging me along, being the side of Tion Kennedy. I broke away from that shadow, and I got my own now.
What advice do you give to, I know we have a lot of local fighters out there, and we even have folks at home who are thinking about taking up boxing, or they're in the gym right now, they're an amateur, they're getting ready for their first fight. What advice do you give to those folks out there who are about to go into boxing or, pursuing it?
The first thing that I could tell the kids that's thinking about boxing is, it's a lot of discipline. It's a lot of discipline being a fighter, even an amateur fighter. A lot of discipline. I say that a lot because that's where it starts from. Like, you have to be motivated and have a lot of discipline to take part of this game, because this is a game that you could lose your life on. But before you get into the ring and everything else, even training, just make sure, you stay in school, hit them books and everything, so you can have a fallback plan, so you won't be one of them fighters that only know one thing, and that's fighting. You don't have nothing else to fall back on. Like, have something to fall back on, and it starts with, staying in school, hitting them books.
Now, my last question is, when is your next fight? When can folks see you in the ring?
Right now, we're in the mix of talking for March 17th. There's nothing solid yet, but my management is, we're working very hard to make sure that I get this fight in March so I can get my year started.
Well, Jerome, I want to say thank you for allowing us to come in here. If you guys ever get a chance to come into Philadelphia, you want to come by this gym. It is just amazing. And these guys work hard. We're hearing them right now out there hitting the pads. It's like, I had my gear, I'd be out there with them. And of course, he'd be yelling at me going, do this. Like, yeah. Jerome, thanks, man.
Thank you.
And folks, you can catch his next fight. We're going to have, whenever his next fight is, better believe Monsoon Live will be covering it, and we will have it right here on the website and also on Facebook. But for now, from the beautiful city of Philadelphia, it's Monsoon Live. Later days.